Hi, and welcome to my channel. My name is Debbie, and I am going to be taking you through this energizing flow today. You don't need any props for this. This is still beginner friendly. However, if you want to watch through the video for the first time and check things out for some of the moves, feel free to do so. Otherwise, we are going to begin seated. If you would like a blanket to sit on or some blocks to help you with any of our poses, feel free to grab those. You can press pause and come back and press play whenever you're ready. Otherwise, we are going to start warming up. So we are going to do some neck rolls here. So I will tilt my head over to the right shoulder and I will roll it all the way down through center, over to the left, and we will drop it back down, taking it over to the right. If you feel any sticky spots in here that you feel like you would like to stay and discover what will help get any kinks out, feel free to do so. We're just beginning by warming up the spine here, and bring your head back up to center. We'll do some shoulder rolls backwards, so bring the shoulders up, down, and around. Breathing in and out as you do so with your natural breath rhythm. And we'll take them the other way. And we'll just do a little wrist stretch here. So take your hand out in front, grasping on to the fingers of the other side and pulling it back, the fingers back towards the elbow. And then we'll tilt down and do the same. And we'll take it to the other side. So pulling the fingers back towards the shoulder. And then drop the hand down, the fingers towards the floor, and pulling gently on the wrists to just warm up the wrists a little bit. We'll do some wrist circles one way, and then the other. And we will make our way into downward facing dog, however you would like to get there. Or sorry, into all fours position, however you would like to get there. So bringing the knees underneath the hips, the wrists directly underneath the shoulders. Spread those fingers out nice and wide so you're pushing down through all 5 fingers, including the thumbs. And we will inhale, drop the belly, looking up to the ceiling. And we will exhale, round, arching the back, pulling the navel in. Hi, Jasper. Inhale, drop the belly, look up. Exhale, arch, tucking that chin in towards the chest. Last one, inhale, drop the belly. And exhale, round. And on your next inhale, bring it back to neutral. Hi, Jess. And we will do bird dogs. So you can extend your left leg out back, squaring off the hips, making sure that they're both pointing down towards the ground. And extend the right arm. Big breath in. And on the exhale, bring the elbow and knee together to touch, rounding. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, round and touch. Inhale, lengthen. We're just warming up the spine. And bring it back down. Take it to the other side. So extend the right leg behind and then the left arm, trying to stay nice and stable, making sure your core is engaged. Inhale. Exhale, round. Bring that elbow and knee together to touch. Inhale, extend. Exhale, round. Inhale, extend. And then come back to all fours. Take your hands, just one hand width out in front of your shoulders. Curl the back toes under. Lift the hips up. into downward facing dog. This is the first downward facing dog, so feel free to take your feet a little wider, all the way to the edge of the mat if that works for you. Otherwise, hip width distance apart, and we will pedal out one foot and then the other, bending one knee and the other, finding some length in the spine. And we will find some stillness, drop the heels down, nice length in the back. And we will inhale, reach the right foot up to the ceiling, three-legged dog. On the exhale, look forward, bring that knee in through center and plant it in between your hands. And inhale, rise, place the hands on the hips, adjust your stance if you need to. Coming into our high lunge, so we want to make sure that our hip bones are pointing forward, and bring the arms up overhead. Keeping that knee directly over the ankle, feeling that back leg activate. One more breath in. On the exhale, bring the hands together to touch at heart center and rotate, bringing that left elbow to the right knee. Side angle or side twist, sorry. Breath in, breath out. Bring it back up towards our high lunge. And we'll take that through into warrior three. So bringing the arms back to airplane and push off with the back foot to bring yourself into flight. Bring the hands behind, warrior three, and then bring that foot down. Wobbling is fine. And come up to standing, bring the arms up. Inhale, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Exhale, fold. Plant the hands on either side of your feet. Step back with one foot and then the other for high plank. And this time we will bring our knees down and we will lower ourselves slowly to our belly, tucking those elbows in with control, bringing yourself all the way down, uncurl the toes, lift yourself up into cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, lower down, curl the toes under, and make your way back up into downward facing dog. And you can pedal that out, noticing if you feel a difference in one side of the body from the other, and that's perfectly normal if you do. And we will take that to the other side. So we will inhale, lift the left leg up. And on the exhale, look forward, bring that foot through in between the hands, keeping our feet on train tracks. And we will inhale to come up into our high lunge. Shorten your stance if you need to. Hands on hips just to make sure that your hips are facing forward. And then bring the arms up overhead. Sink down in a little bit lower, making sure that you have your core nice and tight. And on the inhale, exhale, hands down into the heart center and taking it through, twisting to the other side. Making sure you can take full breaths in and out. Breathe in, breathe out. And on the next inhale, we will come back up to high lunge, reaching the arms up. And exhale, step it forward at the top of the mat. Savasana. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, nice flat back. Exhale, fold. Plant the hands on the either side of your foot. Step back with first one leg and then the other. And this time we will do chaturanga to upward facing dog. So come forward on the toes a little bit. And then slowly lower down halfway, keeping those elbows tucked in. And then uncurl the toes. Upward facing dog. And exhale, bring it back to downward facing dog. Pedal out those feet. Notice how the other side feels now that we've balanced it out. Do they feel the same? We will just hold down dog for one moment here. Breath in. And breath out. Lowering to the knees. Taking the knees as wide as the mat. Sink the heels or the bum back down onto your heels. And we're going to come into wide-legged child's pose. Or narrow if that works better for you. So slowly walk the hands out. Lowering the forehead down to the mat. Letting the shoulders relax away from the ears. And we will slow things down with 5 deep breaths here. So breathing in and out through the nose. Breathing in. And out. Breath in. Breath out. Fill that belly full of air. Exhale, let it all go. And 2 more deep breaths on your own with your own breath. Last one. And then we will lift the forehead up, walking the hands slowly back in, making our way back into a seated position, whatever way feels comfortable to you. Hi, Jasper. So you can cross your legs, find that comfortable seat. We'll take one final breath in, reaching the arms up overhead. So breathing in, bring the palms together to touch. Exhale, bring the hands down through to heart center. Bow your chin to your chest, thanking your body for taking you through this practice today. Namaste. Thank you so much for practicing with me on the mat today. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and also hit the notifications so that you know when my next video comes out. I look forward to practicing with you on the mat again. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.